face it down, man. I'm done. I'm done feeling depressed. I'm done. I can beat this. I can beat this. I'm fed up with what it's doing to my family. I'm fed up with what it's doing to me. There's no reason to have this dark cloud over me, and I'm done with it. I'm done. So I'm in traffic, so I thought I'd jump on because I'm done with feeling depressed. I'm done with what it's doing to my family. I'm done with depression. I'm done with it. I feel like I'm supposed to talk about this because I feel like I'm going through it, and I'm driving, and it's a good day, and everything's supposed to be fine, and I've got this cloud over me, and I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm gonna face it. I'm gonna face this cloud. I'm gonna look at it. For me, I can't take medication because I'm a recovering addict, and I've just decided I'm gonna face it down, man. I'm gonna face this thing down. I know I'm driving, but it's in traffic. I wanted to jump on because I'm annoyed and I'm pissed about it. This fucking depression is ruining my state of mind. Like, why am I gonna let it ruin? I'm not going to. I'm gonna choose differently. I'm gonna choose differently, and I'm gonna face this thing. I'm gonna fight it. I'm fighting it, man. I'm done. I'm done with being depressed. I'm done with it. I'm done with this cloud. There's an old fable that my dad used to tell me when I was a kid. There was a man with a coat on, a winter coat, and the sun and the clouds and the dark clouds get together, and they're like, we're gonna make that guy take his coat off, and let's see who can make him take his coat off. And the dark clouds and the dark cloud, what I think is the dark cloud goes, I'm gonna make him take it off by blowing and raining and darkness, and he blows and rains on the guy, and the guy pulls his coat on more. He pulls it on, and the cloud can't win with the negativity, and then the sun comes out and shines his bright light, and the man takes his coat off. And the moral of the story is that the sun will always win, the light will always win, the darkness isn't going to win. Laura's been going through it, and I'm done. I don't want it anymore. So I want to say to you guys, this coming up week, I'm gonna face this thing. I'm gonna face it head on. I'm gonna try and find out what it is. Where does it come from? What is it? It's not just, I've personalized it now. It's that dark cloud and the fable to me. It's that dark cloud. That's what the face of it is. And I'm gonna look at it, and I'm gonna face it down, man. I'm done feeling depressed. I'm done. I can beat this. I'm fed up with what it's doing to my family. I'm fed up with what it's doing to me. There's no reason to have this dark cloud over me, and I'm done with it. I'm done. I keep saying I'm done, but no more. I'm over it. I'm gonna check in with you guys and let you know how it goes this week, but I've had it. I'm done with it. In the comments, I want your experiences. I want you to tell me your experiences dealing with depression, and how did you overcome it? How did you overcome it? But I've decided I'm going to tackle it like an enemy now, because I tried everything else and there's no reason for it, and I'm over it. I'm ready to go to be different. I'm ready to look at these things differently. I'm ready to not have it in my life. So any tips you have, write them in the comments, because I'm going to need advice and help. I know we can beat this, right, Alfie? He's talking in the back. Yeah, it's just every Saturday, I really notice it on a Saturday, and it's like a family day, and it's supposed to be great, and I always have this cloud, and it's taken from me. It's stealing from me. It's stealing my life. Why should it ruin my joy? I'm out with my boy. I love him so much. I love Penelope. I love Laura so much. Everything's going great. You guys are amazing. There's no reason for this. And I'm over it. I don't want it anymore in my life. I don't want it anymore. I'm going to take all the steps. We do affirmations morning and evening. I do pray morning and evening, but I don't specifically pray for the depression to be lifted. But I am ready. I am done and I am ready. So I just wanted to jump on and talk about that because it's a problem. It's a problem, and I've had it ever since I can remember. And you know what? 47, it's time for it to go away. It's time for it to go away. Thanks for listening, you guys. Yeah, it's just a rant. It's a rant because I was feeling, I was just driving along and it was there, just sitting on my shoulder, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna commit to you guys. If I commit to you guys for a week of trying to face this thing head on, right, Alfie? I'm gonna face it head on. We're gonna deal with it. I mean, I think it's good to give it a face. Now I see it as that dark cloud from the fable. It's Aesop's Fables. It's a book of Greek fables that my dad got me when I was a kid, and we used to read it. And I'd forgotten about it, and I was thinking about the depression, and that image came in my head. The image came in my head, so maybe that was meant to be. Maybe that's the depression's face, and the opposite of the depression is the sun. The depression was blowing the man's cape and trying to ruin his life, and the man pulled his cape on more, it didn't work. The depression didn't win, the dark cloud didn't win. The sun, the lightness, which I have a lot of the time when I'm in the program, that's what I want to live in, that's where I want to live. So we're going to be in the sunlight of the spirit, aren't we, Alfie? That's a great expression I learned from AA. Live in the sunlight of the spirit. How amazing is that? So that's what I'm choosing today. And for this whole week, I'm going to commit to trying to deal with this. Just deal with it, man. I'm done. I am done. Aren't we done, Alfie? We're done. Going for a nice drive. We don't want the clouds. We don't want the horrible dark... We don't want that horrible dark guy around us anymore, do we, mate? Okay, so sorry for the rant, but I thought, why not share it with you guys? I've kept quiet about that, you know, about the fact that I deal with it a lot, and why not call it out? If whatever you bring light to, darkness can't survive in the light, can it? So me talking to you about it, shining light on it, you can give me help and comments, and you can give me advice and tips. Hey, I feel like so many of us deal with it, don't we? And why? Let's just kick its ass. You know, get it out of our lives. We don't need it. I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Yeah. Sorry. Next week, I'm going to check back in with you. First of all, next week, I'm going to bookend it. Remember I talked about bookending in the program? If you tell people you're going to do something, you have to do it. So I'm bookending this by saying I'm going to do it all week. I'm going to check in with you next Saturday and tell you how it went. But that's the plan, guys. I love you. Let's do this together. Let's all beat depression. I love you guys. Goodbye.